What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct guys, we're unboxing the Reebok Pump Omni Zone 2. Now, if you don't know, this is a classic sneaker, throwback sneaker, and you get the point, the fact that it does say Reebok Pump. Now, if you're not sure what the pump is, you're of the new age or whatever, it is a technology that Reebok used to pump the shoes up and sort of give it some tightness around the foot so that it'll stay locked onto the foot. And when you're ready to release it, you hit the release button and the air goes out. And that's pretty much it guys as far as the technology for the Reebok Pump. Pretty cool back in its day. Highly sought after. I was not able to get shoes like that when I was a kid. So here I am at least able to get it in hand. Now this sneaker that I'm unboxing today is not my pair. I actually got it from a friend. They let me borrow to do this video. So I really want to give a big shout out to Outsole for letting me do the unboxing and review on this shoe. Thank you homie. I do appreciate it 100%. Now if you're not aware of the Omni Pump 2 guys, this is a sneaker that was featured back in 1991 on the NBA player D Brown, so it's better known as the Reebok Pump D Brown. So D Brown did sport this shoe in his rookie year, again 1991, and these shoes were the highlight of the dunk contest when D Brown did the no-look dunk. Very iconic, very classic. Me personally, I was not paying attention to his shoes at the time, and I'm not sure if I even caught the dunk contest while it was live, but I do remember all the iconic pictures. I want to say I even had a poster, and he was rocking these shoes, so it's just something classic and nostalgic. Very dope. Looking forward to bringing you guys this unboxing and review right here on All About The Sneakerz. However guys, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Alright, with no further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, and as you can see here, we have the box. We have a blue box, white lid, and we get the Pump logo right there in the center. Reebok on one side, Comfort Fit on the other. Pretty cool on the side of the box. On one side of the box, we get the Reebok logo as well as that same branding we saw on the front of the box. Right here on the lid, again, we have a white lid with that Pump It Up right there in the middle in orange text. Very nostalgic, just bringing back memories looking at that. And on the other side of the box, we get the same branding as well as our size sticker. And the size sticker reads Pump Omni Zone 2. This is a men's US size 13. Again, not my shoe. And the retail value is not on the box, but it is $140 US. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we have under the lid. Alright, so I realize some of the shipping information is on the inside of the lid, so I'm not going to show that part. Don't want to put out any information or anything like that. So, but anyways, guys, as you can see here, we have some standard off-white tissue paper. And let's go ahead and get the shoe out. And there you have it, the Reebok Pump Omni Zone 2, better known as the D Brown. Very dope in my opinion, just a classic sneaker overall. Let's go ahead and do a quick 360 on the shoe. Alright, now just looking at the shoe, I'm pretty not too happy that I don't have this in my collection. It is a very fire sneaker, guys. However, let's go ahead and go over it a little in depth. Starting with the outsole, as you can see here, we do have some white paint going around the outsole, a little bit of an orange hint right here, and we also get some black going around the toe. That exceeds over to the middle of the outsole. And we get some foam right here on our midsole, painted in white and black, also extending to the rear of the shoe, as you can see there. Primarily black on the upper. We get this leather going around our toe cap over here to the mid panel, as well as we get here on this rear piece. And as you can see there, we have Reebok the Pump branding. We also get these mesh panels here that gives the shoe a little bit of breathing room. We get this hard white plastic accent here that extends up to the eyelets, and it gets black around this area as well as here. Pretty dope. We also get a little bit more black leather here on the accents that goes up to the ankle. And we also get some white sort of netted type of mesh up here on the upper. Very nice. Love the touch on that. Now this is my first time having this shoe in hand. Again, back in the 90s, I was not able to get stuff like this, not even come close to it. Unless you went to the mall, you were not seeing this stuff. It used to sit on shelves where you could just walk in and grab shoes, but those days are done. So I'm pretty excited to have it in hand, to be honest. Back to the leather here, guys. If you're wondering about the leather, it is pretty much a mid-grade leather. But if you're familiar with the Air Jordan 1 mid, you can go look at some of my videos. If not, I talk about how stiff the leather is. Since this is Reebok, which if you did not know has been adopted by Adidas, or incorporated by Adidas, should I say, Adidas tends to put a little bit more into their leather, even though it is still synthetic. They put a little bit more into it than Nike on a general basis. Some of Adidas's shoes ranging around the 130, 150 area, or mark, should I say, they tend to put a little bit more into their synthetic leather, as to where Nike, if it's anything under that, you can expect stiffness. And I'm not too sure why. Sometimes Nike may get it right, but not often. And so that's one thing I do like about Adidas, as well as I guess Reebok, since Adidas owns Reebok. They do tend to put that soft leather that everybody goes crazy about when it's on the Air Jordan 1 High into some of their mid-range shoes. Go figure. But again, that is pretty much the case, just going around all the panels of the shoe. The leather is really, really nice for a mid-grade leather. Feels pretty soft and squeezable if you ask me. However, that pretty much wraps up the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along onto the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as the lateral side, just minus that Reebok pump logo. We also get our hang tag here, just hanging there. Make sure your tag looks like this if you do order a pair of these. Make sure they're authentic, no fakes. And as Adidas has been doing, you see right here on Reebok, we get the same look, that straw just kind of hanging onto the tag. When they used to use plastic, they're starting to do this now like it's recycled material or something like that. But that is pretty much it for the medial side of the shoe. Onto the toe, as you can see, we have black leather, the same leather we get around the toe cap as we get here on the toe box. We get black mesh on our tongue, standard black laces in place. Then on up the tongue, we get some more black leather up top, and we get Reebok basketball on each side of the tongue. Hard to see, I'm not gonna move it around to be able to see it, but take my word for it, guys, that is what it says. And then the most iconic part of the shoe, we get the pump system right here on the tongue. As you can see in the orange area, looks like a basketball, and then we get the pump logo. And then right here is our release button. So since it's not my shoe, I'm not gonna pump these up, and I'm not gonna depress it. If it was my shoe, I would. However, it's not mine. I take care of people's stuff, so it is what it is, guys. But you would basically grab your tongue, you pump this area up, and it's gonna tighten around the entire upper of the shoe to keep the shoe locked onto your foot, especially if you are a sports player and you're playing basketball or anything like that. You don't have to worry about your shoe coming off because it's gonna grasp your foot. And when you're ready to release it, you just push this release button right here and the air goes out. Pretty simple, right? Pretty classic at that. However, onto the back of the shoe, again, we get white right here on our outsole, black foam on our midsole, more of the white, black painted foam on our midsole, as well as this area here painted in white, more black leather going up the back, all the way up to the Achilles heel area where we get some more of that netted mesh. But right here on the back, we get the Hexalite logo, and that is sort of Reebok's air system that they came out with. It's like a honeycomb shaped air system that is similar to Nike's Nike Air, but it's Reebok's version, and it's Hexalite. Now you can't see it visibly in the shoe, but I'm pretty sure it's off in the sole. Onto the interior of the shoe, we get a black sock liner. It's hard to see off in there, but we do get the Reebok, the pump on our insole, and that is on a black insole. We also get our sizing tag right here on the back of the tongue. There's also some paper stuffed inside of the shoe, no cardboard shoe tree or anything like that. However, on the tongue, it's really hard to see, guys, so I can't really show it. It's kind of like these flaps that go off of the tongue that just wraps around the top of your foot, and they appear to be maybe nylon or mesh or something like that. It's really hard to explain. You'd have to get a pair in hand and try it out. Again, it's not my shoe. I'm not unlacing it just to show that, but it's almost like something that shields your upper part of your foot while it's in there. Maybe I just got it. So see, guys, remember, I've never had these shoes before, so now I'm understanding that is the area that the pump is connected to. So that is what's gonna tighten on your foot. I was thinking it was the entire shoe, so I'm honestly not sure if it pumps up around the shoe, like the inner area of here, but it's actually on the tongue. So there's a whole pump system connected onto the tongue, and that's what's tightening up. So it's just tightening up around the top of your foot. So excuse me for getting that wrong, guys. I'm kind of going off of assumption a little bit because I've never even tried a pair of these shoes on. But as we go along, bear with me, we'll catch on. We'll get it down. All right, guys, and last but not least, our outsole. As you can see, we get a primarily white outsole. We get some hints of bright neon type orange on the forefoot as well as the heel. A hint of black right there on the forefoot as well. Reebok branding, and aha. Now, just a few minutes ago when I talked about the Hexalite, I was not sure that it was visible because you can't see it on the side like a pair of Air Max. However, they did include it in the bottom. So there you have it. with that hexagon shape right there, and there is some air off inside of it. Maybe hard to see on the camera, but that is a version of air in their shoes. The air system came out back in the 80s, I want to say, led on to the 90s. Companies pretty much start having to model after what Nike started. But other than that, guys, pretty dope on the outsole. I'm loving it. But that pretty much wraps it up, guys. As you see once again right here, the Reebok Pump Omni Zone 2, better known as the D Brown, a very dope sneaker. Love the materials, love the look of the shoe, love the nostalgia. It is nostalgia at its best, especially for Reebok. So guys, hopefully you're able to get your hands on a pair of these. I didn't say earlier in the video, but did you guys go after this or not? How successful were you if you did try to go after these? I know on Reebok, when they dropped day one, they were gone in a matter of minutes. I went out there and tried to find them myself. I was a little hesitant about copying just because I've never had a pair. I wasn't sure of the materials and stuff like that. So I didn't cop, but I did go out there and hesitate. And when I decided, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a pair, they were already gone. So again, comment below, let me know how you guys did on this release, if you went after these. If you didn't even know about these at all, this is a shock to you that these even retroed, comment below and let me know all of that. However, let's go ahead and do one more quick 360 on the shoe. And let's get one last look at the shoe before we put it away. Alright, and you just saw it right here on All About The Sneakerz, the Reebok Pump Omni Zone 2, better known as the D Brown, a very dope classic sneaker. Big ups to Reebok for retroing that shoe, bringing it back in the future. Very dope in my opinion. Big ups to Adidas as well for incorporating Reebok, because I'm pretty sure Adidas is the sole mind, because this wouldn't be possible without you. However guys, once again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now guys, if you didn't know already, we have a new goal, and our goal is 2K subscribers by the end of the year. Now that's probably not far-fetched. Maybe that's a very small goal, but we'll see how it goes. I don't want to set expectations too high. However, if we can make at least 2K by the end of the year, I'd be happy. And then we're just going to progress after that. We're probably going to bump it up and shoot for 5K after that. Hopefully we'll hit 2K before the year is up, and we can go ahead and set the new goal at 5K. But I really do appreciate all of you guys for subscribing, watching, liking, sharing the videos, doing all of that good stuff to help the channel grow. Very much appreciated. However, that's all I have for you guys on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.